Hello, my dear students. Welcome to session 16. Today, we shall be discussing Excel functions such as Excel transpose, trend, trim, Microsoft Excel upper function and Microsoft Excel lower function. Let us start with transpose. The Excel transpose function flips the orientation of a given range or array. Transpose converts a vertical range to a horizontal range or a horizontal range to a vertical range. You must enter the transpose function as an array formula. Let us try this with the help of this example. You can see in the given example, that is C8 to E12. In this case, so this is arranged vertically, and if I want to arrange horizontally, let us try. First I will try to type name under C8 so that the blank space is removed, and click on format printer to get the format of the previous cell. Now my data is ready. So how to transpose? Ctrl C, right click of the mouse, click on the cell reference where you want to transpose. So you saw the right click of the mouse, select paste special option. Under paste special, go to the last one, that is paste special. Under that, choose transpose under operations and click OK. So if you observe here, the data which was vertical in nature has been arranged horizontally. So in this way, we can arrange the vertical data into horizontal table. One critical important factor is that transpose range must be the same size as the original range. Let us move to the next function, and that is trend. This function predicts value based upon three sets of related values. The prediction is based upon the linear trend of the original value. Trend function in Excel is a statistical function that computes the linear trend based upon any given linear set of data. Now, let us consider this with the help of an example. So you can see here, given the historical data, months and sales. And if you have to arrive at the predictive data for next 6 months, then the formula to be used is trend. And the syntax runs like this: equal to trend, open bracket, cover the range which has the sales figure, comma, cover the range which has the months figure, comma, cover the range such as months for which you want to make the prediction, and close the bracket and enter. And just double click on the formula and you'll get the answer for the rest of the cell. So in this way, you can create the trend analysis for the cells for which you want to give the prediction. So this prediction can be based on sales, earnings, it can be based on months, weeks or years. But one factor you have to be careful is that both the historical data and the predictive data have the same yardstick of prediction. Months in historical data can be converted into months only in predictive data. Hence, make sure this data is constant. Let us move to the next Excel function, that is trim. This function removes unwanted space from a piece of text. Also, the space before and after the text will be completely removed, and any multiple space within the text will be trimmed to a single space. Look at the given example. So as discussed, we can also use the trim function to remove unnecessary spaces. Given in the example C106, I have A, B, C, D. So if you observe, there is a space before A. When I use the formula is equal to trim, open brackets, click on the cell range, that is C106, and close bracket and enter. So if you observe, the space before A has been removed. Let me change the answer a little bit. I am giving a space after C and before D. And if you observe, the formula gives me the same answer. That is, the space after C and before D is retained because that is the nature of the formula. As discussed, the spaces before and after the text will be removed completely, but the multiple spaces within the text will be trimmed to a single space. So as the space between C and D is only single, hence it is retained, and the space before A is removed. Consider the second example. Here also the space before A is removed, but the space after A, B and C is retained. And the last one, Alan Jones, the space before Alan is removed and they have trimmed the Jones. Let us move to the next function, namely upper. The Microsoft Excel upper function allows you to convert to all uppercase. The upper function is a built-in function in Excel that is categorized under text function. Let us consider this with the help of an example. Given here the data under C127. So here, if you observe, C127 data is in lowercase. We can convert this with the help of uppercase by using the formula, namely equal to uppercase, click the cell reference and enter. So if you observe, Alan Jones in C127 is in lowercase, but in D127 has been converted into uppercase. We can also see the same example. Let us move to the last function, that is Excel lower function. The Microsoft Excel lower function converts all letters in the specified string to lowercase. If there are characters in the cell that are not letters, they are unaffected by this function. So given in the example C150, we can see the text are in uppercase. If this has to be converted into lowercase, say I need to arrive the answer in D150, the formula will be equal to lower, click on the cell reference and then say enter. So if you observe, the uppercase has been converted into lower case. So the function converts all the characters in a piece of text to lower case. So dear students, that's all for today and I shall see you next week. Thank you very much.